Hello, my name's Steve and I sell stuff on eBay as a hobby, and in this video I want to show you my payout for the 7th of February 2023. First of all, we'll have a look at the things that sold this week. Now, as a hobby seller, I don't sell very much, so I am able in these videos to show you everything that I sell. So let's have a look at this week's. It's Tuesday the 31st of January, and this sale, which came through yesterday evening, is technically my last sale of last week rather than the first of this week because the payment didn't come through until this morning. But what it is, as you can see, it's a box set of Veronica Roth's Divergent series. So that's 3 books, very nice paperbacks. They are in good order, actually. I won't pull them out of the box because they're very difficult to get back in. But basically, the titles, as you can see, Divergent, Allegiant, and Insurgent. Now, I did sell a set of these a couple of years ago, and they went straight away. I bought them for, I don't know, 3 for a pound, 4 for a pound, something like that. Put them up, sold them within a week or so. So when I saw this in a charity shop for £1.50, I thought, yeah, that's got to be a goer. So I bought it, but that was in the summer of 2021, and I've had it up ever since at various different prices. I started off asking for 12 or 14 pounds. I thought that was quite a nice set because the books are in very good order and it has got the slipcase, so I thought that would give it a bit more go. But there's been no bite, and recently I've had it up for £10. Yesterday I got an offer for £8, and I snatched their hand off basically. So there we are, Divergent series in a slipcase for the bargain price of £8, and I'm going to be posting that out this morning. It's Tuesday afternoon now, and I have posted off those Veronica Roth books. Wish I'd waited till this afternoon because, much to my surprise, I've made another sale this afternoon. It's another bundle of science fiction books by James S.A. Corey, which is actually 2 people. It's a pseudonym for Daniel Abraham and Ty Frank, who wrote this series of novels in the Expanse universe. This was made into a TV series. Now, I actually on this book it says that it's a major TV series on Netflix, but I'm pretty sure that I watched it on Amazon Prime when I had such a thing. So I'm not sure why it says that. I'm pretty sure it's not on Netflix. Maybe it was at one stage. I'm really not sure. Now, what we have here is books number 2, 3, 5, and 6 in the series, which is a bit disappointing. I did wonder where volumes number 1 and number 4 were, and in fact, I'm pretty sure it goes beyond 6 as well. It was one of those charity shops where they were selling them for 3 for a pound, and it was one of those shops where they don't do it alphabetically. These were spread all around the shelves. I put them together. I thought, well, where's the rest? Went and had a word with the woman on the desk. She wasn't sure. She didn't actually deal with it. She had a quick look out the back, took my name. I went back in the following week. They still hadn't found them. I'm sure they will have had them at some stage, but unfortunately, I've not been able to pick them up. Decided to list them anyway. I've listed them for £16 all in, and they have gone for the full asking price, which I'm quite happy with. Maybe I could have got a bit more, particularly if I'd had more volumes. But never mind, it is what it is. I'm quite pleased with £16. So let's have a look what they are. So number 2 is Caliban's War. Number 3 is Abaddon's Gate. Nemesis Games is this volume number, well, let's just check, yes, that's number 5. And then number 6 is Babylon's Ashes. Now, I haven't read the books, but I can recommend the series if you're into science fiction. I think it's one of the better things that's been on TV in recent years. So that's worth a look. The books, I'm told, are very good as well. But I have decided to sell these rather than to read them through. I'm not sure I've got the energy to read all those, to be honest. But that's 4 science fiction books by James S.A. Corey for £16, and I'll be posting that off this afternoon. It's Friday, the 3rd of February, and it's become a bit of a habit for me recently to fall asleep in front of the television. And I did that last night, and when I woke up, it was 10:30. Had a look at my phone, and had a notification of an offer on this bundle of books by Karen Slaughter. Now, I had these 5 books listed for £12 all in, which I don't think is a bad price really. They're in nice condition. Got an offer for 10, little below, not very much below the asking price. So, having checked it out, I did decide to accept that offer. So let's have a look at what we've got. Now, first of all, we've got 2 standalone novels. One is called Coptown, and the other one is called Pretty Girls. And then there's 4 books in a series. Now, I haven't read these, so I'll just have to look at the back to remind myself that the series is Special Agent Will Trust. Will Trent. Would you trust Will Trent? Yeah, you should. I'm guessing. But anyway, there's 3 books in the series. One is called Unseen. One is called The Kept Woman. And then we have The Last Widow. So that's 5 books by Karen Slaughter for £10 all in. Hopefully be able to post those off later today. It's Saturday, the 4th of February, and this is an interesting sale. Now, in the 1990s, I collected a lot of Star Trek stuff. I still like Star Trek, but I just don't want the stuff cluttering the house anymore. And I did have a lot of books, action figures, cards, that sort of thing. And one of the things that I collected is this. Now, I'm not sure if you can see what this is. It's apparently a load of Weetabix boxes. Now, Weetabix had a promotion whereby they were printing these Star Trek The Next Generation play sets. Now, there were 4 altogether. I managed to collect 3 of them. I had more than 3 boxes, but I never managed to get the full set of 4 different play sets. So what I did get is this one, which is the bridge of the Starship Enterprise D. This, which is an alien landscape, and this, which is some sort of tunnel complex on an alien planet. So those are 3. There was a 4th. I can't remember what that was at all. But in addition to that, they were also putting little cards in the boxes. And what these are they have printed on them various characters that you can peel off and put on the play sets. Now there were 10 of these altogether, and I did manage to get a full set of these. So what do we have? We've got a Borg, we've got Guinan and Deanna Troi there. We've got Worf and Q. We've got Data and Riker, Picard, and who is that? Oh yes, that's actually Captain Kirk. And we have got a Bajoran and a Ferengi, and a Romulan and Geordie LaForge, and a Cardassian and a Vulcan. That's actually Sarek, I believe. And Beverly Crusher and a Klingon warrior there. And finally, we've got Dr. Soran, who was played in Generations by Malcolm McDowell. Not sure if you can see that properly. But that's 10 cards with various different characters on them to peel and place on your playset. Now, I've had these listed for quite some time, actually. I started off with quite a high price for them because they had, at one stage, people were asking like £90 or so for these. Now, I had it listed for £20 more recently, and this afternoon I've sent out a number of offers to various people watching my items. I sent out an offer for £18 all in on this, not expecting to get any kind of response at all. but it has actually sold for that now. So I'm quite happy with that. That's 3 cereal boxes and some cards for £18 all in. It's Sunday the 5th of February and I've just accepted an offer on this. So Star Trek seems to be going well this week. I sold a Star Trek figure last week, which was a Klingon, and this one is a Romulan. To be precise, it's a Commander Selah, who is the daughter of Tasha Yar from the first season of Star Trek The Next Generation. So if you're a Star Trek buff, then you'll know what I'm talking about. If you're not, then you won't. But that's what we have. It's an action figure. Now, I had about 60 of these. This is the 44th one that I've sold now. They've been up for a long time, so I was willing to accept an offer on this. I had it up for £11.99 plus postage and packing. I've sold it for £8, so I accepted an offer of £8 on it. Which is probably less than I would have liked, but to be honest, because I've had them up for so long, I'll just be glad for them to go now. As long as I'm not making a loss on it, then I'm quite happy with that. So that's £8 plus postage and packing on that. Not been paid yet, but probably will. And if I am, and I get paid in time for me to drop it off at the Royal Mail today, then I will do that. If not, it will have to go out tomorrow. £57.39 was sent to my bank account on the 7th of February after eBay took their fees. Now, 3 of these items have reduced fees because there was an offer on them that weekend. So I've only paid 99p for the Star Trek Weetabix playsets, 68p for the Karen Slaughter books, and 91p for the James Corey books. After postage, I am left with £42.64. Now, all of these have gone as small parcels. Now, until recently, Royal Mail was charging £2.85 for track 24, but that offer came to an end at the end of January. So I have started sending them now at ordinary Royal Mail second class for £2.85. The one exception here is the Weetabix playset. Now you can see I paid £3.35 for that. I did send that on track 48, the reason being that I'd listed the dispatch service incorrectly in my listing. So I thought I'd better honour that, and the buyer agreed that I should send it by track 48 rather than by signed for. So that saved me a little bit of money over the signed for price, but a little bit more than the standard small parcel price. So that's 5 items sold, £42.64 after eBay fees and postage costs. So that's 5 items sold, just over £42 to show for it. Not at all bad. Really pleased with the Weetabix box selling. Now, I bought those in the hope many years ago that they would have some value. And to be honest, I lost hope in it. But when I started selling stuff on eBay, I thought I would give it a go. And eventually that paid off. So anyway, there we go. I hope you found that interesting. If you did, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below, and I hope to see you next week. Bye for now.